Do me a favor and watch this video.
Y'all get toxic and honest.
Nah, this is no. You're toxic because you say you want your man out here doing manly shit.
Yes,
when
build
when
me a
he
house, fight a war.
Why does he have to build? Why do he have to build your house?
Because
That's manly. But why does a man have to build, like, be able to build a house to be with you? Let's get back on it.
why should you not? If I'm in my house, if stuff breaks, I want to be able to put my money towards shoes. I don't want to have to.
We got money for both.
But it's still coming out the budget. If the budget for the year, if we spending $100,000 this year on, that's our budget for the year on bills, everything, shoes, the whole shebang bang, and I got to take $1,000 out to fix the water when I could get $1,000 pair of shoes. Then I have a problem with that. You in the way.
We still gonna need the tools to fix the water. You think I'm gonna fix this shit with my hands?
That's $500 cash versus $1,000.
Listen,
you know, I'm trying to save money by I'm thinking.
You know how we save money? Stop buying shoes every month.
That's unrealistic. Now you just see now you just want a divorce.
So, let me just start off by saying this. You know, when I see these videos, it is becoming more and more obvious. Okay, it is becoming more and more obvious that a lot of women are just regurgitating the things that they've heard somewhere on the internet. Okay, this is not a lot of women that are having these conversations. They're not speaking from their own ideology. They're not speaking from their own experiences. They're not speaking even from their own thought process. They are speaking from the collective thought process that has been fed to them on social media over however long. And they take that and they run with it. And how we know that to be true is because when you get them into long conversations, they are unable to explain or make sense of the things that they're saying, again, because it is not an original thought.
Yeah, she's right. These women don't really believe what they are really saying. At least, not all of them. The majority of these women that are saying these things are doing it either because it's trendy or because it makes them feel good, manipulating somebody else to do everything for them, at least having the fantasy that I'm manipulating somebody else, mostly a man, to do everything for them, because they're being taught to do that every day. Women are being encouraged and brainwashed and incentivized by society to believe that they have to keep men on their toes and keep men doing things for them. And therefore, women are being actively taught to become narcissistic more and more every day. Now, not all women will fall for this bullshit. Not all women will allow themselves to be manipulated into the idea of being taken care of and not giving care back to a guy that's taking care of them. But even upon all that, when women say things like, a man should buy me bags, a man should buy extra stuff for me, you should be able to take care of me and take care of yourself, you should be able to give me money every day from bags. That is all bullshit. They know it's bullshit. These women know it's bullshit. They're just trying to find a way, the majority of them that say shit like that are just trying to find a way to manipulate the guy in front of them, to market him some BS, to get him to do what they want him to do, and hopefully get what they call a trick or something that they can use and abuse financially. And it's your job as a man to say, fuck no. That's the job. So yes, when she says they don't really believe this, they're just saying what is trendy, what they have regurgitated, she's correct. She's correct. These women that are doing this know that they're being shitty people. They know they're being idiots. They're just doing this in order to get that fulfillment of ego that they can get somebody else to actively sponsor them. In Nigeria, they call them MAGAs. They can get a MAGA to sponsor them. Now, there are some women that actually believe this. They still don't think it's correct, or they still don't think it's good, but they are like thieves. Okay, those thieves that come at you and say, well, I'm doing this because the government steals from people, so I gotta steal back from the government, without mentioning that they are stealing from innocent people that have nothing to do with the government. Hell, they may not even like the government, but they're trying to rationalize why they're doing what they're doing, and then rationalize why they're causing the hurt that they're causing because somebody fucked them over at some point. The same thing with these women that go out there saying, I use men because men cheat. What? All men cheat? How many men do you think can cheat? How many men do you think have the capacity to cheat, even if they wanted to? Do you know how difficult it is to even get one girlfriend from the average guy? So you're thinking that the average guy can just cheat? And how about the women that these high-value men are cheating with? You think these women don't know that they are married? You think these women are not cheating on their husbands as well to get with a richer guy? You think that's not happening? So these women will exaggerate certain things in order to convince themselves that they're doing the right thing. They 100% know that they are not doing the right thing, but they just want to exaggerate it because it makes them feel justified for their bad behavior. Those are the small percentage of women that do believe what they're saying. The other ones are mostly just people looking for self-validation that they are better than somebody else and they can make somebody slave for them. And because nobody calls them out on their BS, they keep doing it, But then you realize that they don't really believe it when you start pushing back at them. Because then two things will happen. One, either they try to remodel what they have said previously and change it to be like, no, you don't understand. I just want somebody that can provide and just want somebody that can be there for me and the kids. I just want somebody that can, I just want some guy that is financially stable. But because they saw you catch them in a lie and they don't want to seem like an AO, even though they're being AOs, they change it to be something else. They're just looking out for their betterment and their self-value to be maintained. Instead of saying they're just trying to scam men out of their money. And they can also react in a different way. They can shame you. They can shame you. They can tell you, hey, you're just broke. You can't afford it. That's why you don't like that women have standards. Still remodeling the language, but they're more into shaming you for not accepting that bullshit. And there is a small minority of women that will be like, you're right, I'm a piece of shit. I should change. I'm sorry. But that is very, very rare. That is very rare. So what am I trying to tell you? The majority of these women that say on this bullshit don't believe it. They don't fucking believe it. If you're a man with some cojones and you push back at them and their stupid ideology, most of them will crack or run or accept your arguments or do all three. So don't let social media deceive you. They only believe it if they can get a guy to trick for them. But when they get dealing with a guy that, is not easy to break or bend, they wouldn't even say any of these stupid things to him. They don't want to fool themselves in front of a man that they respect or they fancy. They don't want to do that. So they would not say stupid shit like that to a guy that they really like. Unless, of course, they feel that they can manipulate him to give them what they're looking for. Anyway, guys, that's all for today, and I will see you guys later.